Hey fellas, what's going on? Agent Not So Lazy here. So, it's been 2 weeks since last upload. In the meantime, we had Operation Belly of the Beast ending, and the most important thing, Warframe Dev Workshop. And we have quite a few things to talk about today, I guess, because there's a lot of changes that are being made to Warframe in the next update, which is coming in just 12 days from me as of recording this video. So first things first, Khora is getting a nerf, and people are crying about it, of course, because they're gonna lose their good ribbons, especially for me, who hasn't touched this ribbon since 2019. And yeah, I used to play a lot of play Kripath, and that's why I still have this. This is still not the godroll, but it's pretty decent. And this ribbon is not gonna work on Khora anymore, is what I understand from the dev workshop. Because let's go to dev workshop and I'll see why. First things first is the thing called a Psuedo Exalted. Where is this now? So let's see where they have new exalted weapons. Yeah. So Pseudo Exalted weapons are gonna be upgraded to proper Exalted Blade weapons. That is, if you are playing Warframes like Excalibur, my favorite boy, you're gonna get extra option now going forward. That is, you can mod it independently as of this. And this is my Exalted Blade, and I ended up removing Umbra form polarities from this. And boy oh boy, this is gonna get a lot of rework. This build looks absolute disaster if you ask me. For the way I play Excalibur, this is what suits me, that's why I'm playing this. While these things are still gonna get changed, let's cover the Pseudo Exalted first, because 4 of the Warframes are getting the Pseudo Exalted treatment. I wish some more of them had got them. But yeah, this is the first round. I'm sure they're gonna be maybe rebalancing it in future, who knows. But Warframe, if people cry enough, I think so they will do it as usual, because I'm seeing a lot of Khora mains crying about how the ribbons are gonna die and the damage gonna go down. So yeah, the Warframes that are gonna be affected by this is Atlas, Gara, why is it doing this? Khora and Ash. So this 4 Warframes are getting the Pseudo Exalted treatment. What is it doing? Let's go down to the section of ability combo counter changes. So as you can see, they're gonna say is if you cast your ability within 5 seconds of the previous cast, you're gonna get 20 combo count. As of right now, the game treats it very differently. I will show you why in a bit when I'm going to back to the game with my Khora. So yeah, now the combo multipliers is gonna be in scaling of 1 to 1. Usually in a Warframe's melee system, the combo multiplier contributes to 0.25 multiplier. So if you had 0 times combo, you are dealing 1 times damage. Once you hit 4x combo, your damage multiplier is 1.25. Similar at 8, you get 1.5 and so on. No, actually, no, I'm saying it wrong. Sorry, my bad. At 1 times combo multiplier, that is no combos, you have 1x multiplier. At 2x combo, that is at 40 combo stacks, you have 1.25. 3x is 1.5, at 4x it's twice, and so on up to combo times 11 times, no, 11 or 12, I think so it's 12. The thing is, the mods like Gladiator Might and other stuff gets capped at times 11. Gladiator Might and what are the other ones? I forgot the name of. Blood Rush Weeping Wounds, if I don't mistake. So these 3 mods capped out at times 11. Though the buff is at 12x. This is mods are additive, that's why. At combo times 0, it doesn't count, that's why I think so the math is like that. I wish some of the things would have been affected by it, but still. See, instead of this, now if what you're going by, what they're saying is instead of 1 to 5, it's going to be 1 to 1, which means at 12x combo, your damage will be x12, is what I'm understanding. But I need to see how they're going to be balancing the combo duration, because now the thing is, you need to spam this within 5 seconds. That's a pinch, I have to say, especially with Warframe like Atlas and Gara. These people have really slow casting animation, and I'll show you why I mean that. And the energy consumption is pretty high, as far I have seen, because of how the build works in this Warframes. I have a few builds, but I don't know, I haven't built them very optimally, so I won't comment on them. I want you guys to contribute as well sometimes, because I know I'm very fashionably late to this video because everyone has already discussed and are doom posting as per I'll say about this. This is something I really am willing to see how it stacks up over time. So now This is the one big change that's going to be coming, because now you can mod this Warframe separately for their polarities. I mean, not polarity, as a separate weapon, like how we have with Exalted Blade and Excalibur. So now, for now, first let's go back to Khora actually. So Khora, I'm having my Creeper, that's the like Kripath with the highest crit build. So this has almost 40 says combo multiplier because I'm using the purple Arcane Shards with a full build Khora. But the thing, okay, now I'll do one thing is 20 level this. Okay, actually, you know what? I should bring an unmodded Kripath because Khora deals really a lot of damage and I don't want them to die within like first 3 hits. I'll do this. Come here. I need that energy, thank you game. And spawn the enemies. Let's go in and target the one at the center so that more of them can be brought in together. So as you can see, all of them are bunched up, right? Okay, I don't know what happened with them, but first hit 2 times. Second hit, I missed one enemy. So going forward, this will be not the case. Third hit, 57. So I'm not hitting all the 20 of them. That's the thing. Now, once these guys are much closer, 17, 33, 48, 63. So you can see that the damage is not going up consistently because of the enemy dying in the center for me right now. So yeah. So this combo counter will go up much faster in the future, but the thing is, it stacks up much easily. And this was with unmodded Khora. Wait, can I change the level to level 225 by any chance? No. Okay, this simulacrum is capped at 200, but it's fine. I think so I should go to a bit. The only reason I wanted to do this room was because it's pretty big. So let me kill the enemies and spawn just 10 of heavy gunners instead of 20, because in future when this update drops, what you can do is there's 10 enemies over here. I'm gonna pull all of them in together once more. I think so it'll pull all of them, yeah. So if I hit one of them, now you can see I have 10 combos, so initial stacking is going to be a bit slow. But going forward in the new update, if I'm doing this, the spam of ones, this should stack up much faster as long as I manage to hit even a single enemy. So even a single enemy like this, if I hit him, I'll get a 2 times combo. Second hit, 3 times combo. Which is, oh, I didn't look at screen when I was pressing, I was just trying to look at the camera when I was saying that. So 1 hit, 2 times combo, 2 hit, 3 times combo. That's how it's going to be working going forward. The update is not yet out, it's still 12 days from as of me recording this. So that's how it's gonna be affected. And then say goodbye to your ribbons, of course. And other than this, I think so the Exilus and the for Khora, I don't think so she'll be able to use Exilus adapter, but she can use the Arcane slots, and that is a very few, not few, a lot of them really good choices in the game, especially with things like melee influence. If you mod the Khora stat stick with electricity, you know what I mean. It's gonna be spamming and clean the room even before you touch the enemy. Then I'm using exposure because I constantly cast Khora's ability. So that's why I have this, and that's a 240% flat damage. Going forward, I think so Khora can use the mods like Galvan Elementalist and Galvan Steel, which replace true Sacrificial Steel in the current build, which will reduce the overall crit chance, but I will get far more crit damage. Khora can easily achieve red crit once you have Blood Rush. And I think so she has 35 crit chance, if I don't mistake. Let's look it up. So where is Khora? Khora, where are you? Khora is getting this. Her base damage is gonna go down. Wait, critical chance. For Exalted Weapon, who is this? Message in Desert Wind. Okay, so only Desert Wind is getting a nerf, I think. Landslide is getting a crit chance buff. Gara is getting a flat crit chance, but it's on the lower side. Ash, since he's a finisher, he won't be needing a crit chance. He's gonna use the finishing build. So if this is a 35%, so using Blood Rush is definitely easy. Possible to reach a, what did they say? A red crit territory easily. So yeah, I think it's 35 is possible. Let me see who has the very closest crit chance. What is Broken Wall? Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. You know what? Let's go to config C and we'll go with Blood Rush. And that's it. Let's see if I can achieve a red crit with this weapon. So kill enemies. So I'll be using something like galvanized steel in my build because it has a built-in crit damage, which will help me a lot. And I will also put in some critical chance mods. So I can't use sacrificial steel because I have galvanized steel. So the next best thing I can do is put in gladiator might because it also contributes to my crit chance in the build and also boosts my critical damage. So let's do this once more. I'll kill all of them. You know what? I'll just put a combo chance more on this so that the combo builds up much faster. So combo chance, count chance. So quickening will be a good one for now. So let's try this out once again. Uh, Respawn the enemies. Go together. All of you get closer, please. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And that's the red crit, alright. The big white numbers are my red crits. I don't like seeing the reds, that's why it's in white for me. So yeah, this can definitely hit red crit very easily. But the thing is, the overall damage is gonna go down for Khora, especially if you're using rivens or faction mods. I don't think so Khora can utilize faction mods. I may be wrong. I have never used any of the faction mods in my build. So if you see my creeper, that's my play path. This is what I have been running. I have never used an anti-faction mod. This is what I'm running. Pressure point for some flat damage. This is the usual flex pod which people replace with the anti-faction for the additional double dipping of damage. I never use it because I don't want to be changing one mod per mission. This still does enough damage to kill the enemies even at level cap sometimes. So I can't be bothered to change mod with every mission. So that's how I roll with it. So as you saw, the Khora can definitely red crit, that's one thing, because I just did with Broken War. This weapon, man, the golden weapon of Warframe since the start after War Within, no, the second frame. So yeah, this can definitely reach the crit thing I'm thinking of, but once again, let me just do one thing. So I need just a bit more crit chance for every shot we guaranteed, but to be a red crit, but I don't think so it will be that difficult given this is my critical multiplier for this weapon. What's the crit multiplier on Khora's Whipclaw? I think so by default it's 2x. So Broken War has, oh my god, are you serious? 3.5, so yeah, the crit damage will be a bit on the lower side. The total damage is definitely high on Khora's weapon because she deals 350 damage, while this is just 299. Though it will be mostly a red crit, not a guaranteed red crit. I'll see what I can do to get it on par. Oh my god. So as you saw, Khora still has a red crit potential if people really care about it. I don't personally, I'll say that. So yeah, enough of Khora. What about the other frames? Okay, as I was saying, Atlas and Gara. I never play Atlas, I'll say that, so he's not even built. I play a bit of Gara, I can show you what I run on her. Because I do play sometimes with her. Not very frequently, very rare cases. Like you can say this is not even a proper build of Gara. If anyone who has played Gara will know this. But yeah, and if anyone sees this, they'll be saying I don't even play Gara properly is what I'm gonna get from them. Kill enemies, respawn. Oh, that was a big mistake. So start by casting second ability, drop into dispenser. Do this, Shuttle Lash. The damage will scale up. Oh, did I break it? Oh my god, the color of the glass is so bad, I can't even realize. But yeah, that's how I play Gara. That is Splinter Storm spam. Build this, Shatter Lash. And the overall damage of Shatter Lash is pretty low as you can see from me. I think so this is the unbuilt, what did this say? I forgot the name. Broken War, that's why it's doing this. I don't even remember what is the statistic I use on her. It's been a very long time I've played Gara. So yeah, that's how I play Gara. And I feel her damage is also gonna go down because of this build. And as you saw, the energy economy is like, I do this. Wait, how do I have the combo multiplier? Just a second, guys. I need to check something. How did I get the combo multiplier? 2x? What? How did I get the combo multiplier? Excuse me, Warframe. What is going on? The talking steel. Yeah, it gives me initial combo. As I was saying, so something like Zoris would have been better choice for me because I could just initially build the combo up entirely and just do that as Warframe is right now. But going forward, this won't be the case. So Warframe like Gara will get really a good boost. But what about Atlas? I don't have him even built properly. I'll say that I don't know what I'm running. It's been like over 3 years I've last touched Atlas. So I built him for the Rumblers is what I remember. So let's respawn the enemies. First div stream at PAX. Whoa, that's an interesting announcement. So punch. He just is eating the enemies, man. I should have chosen a small room for him. But yeah, okay, the energy drain is not that bad as I was gonna be saying. And if you're running something like Orgaze Ash, your energy multiplier will not be as affected as what I'm guessing. So yeah. But yeah, the energy draw is still pretty high in my opinion is what I'm thinking. I don't know, whoever plays Atlas can tell me more about him. I never played him that much since a very long time. So I can't say much about him. So yeah, that's how Atlas has been. And I just realized he had a male combo count. Damn. I'm learning new things today, guys, as I'm recording. So yeah, it's been a long time I've played Atlas. You can even see I have the helmet cyst growing on my this guy. What the flip, man? Anyway, back to this. So yeah, Atlas, Gara, and Khora is gonna be struggling a bit in my opinion on how it's going forward. Given Atlas is gonna be able to crit much harder, that's for sure, because of the increased crit chance in his kit. Khora is getting a nerf, yes. Is it bad? Yeah, but it's still playable, but unless you want to min-max the abilities. That is with I remember this combo. Hold up. Just a minute, guys. Hear me out. Khora, and there was a heavy blade arcane if I don't mistake. Okay, guys, I just realized it was not a Warframe arcane or a melee arcane. It was a freaking operator arcane, man. So yeah, people have been using. I remember selling a max rank 5 of this arcane, and I just realized why people are buying this. That is on Warframe melee transference. That is especially if you're doing like going to operator press E to go back to Warframe. People do this. I know that 300% crit damage. That's how the people are min maxing. So if I don't mistake, people use something like I think so. Magister considered as a heavy blade. If I don't have a Magister. I have a Cyber. So I think it uses the stance of a heavy blade if I don't mistake. The hammer is definitely a heavy blade if I don't mistake. So what people used to do is take something like a Magister, not Sanchi Magister to be more precise. Magister, Samtos, you know the builds. The people who spam the heavy attack of your slam attacks. I really hate you personally, but yeah. So they do this, get the crit chance, I mean the crit damage buff, and just, boink, voila, you're dead. I had to get back to the ship to do this. So yeah, that was the arcane you are looking for. I'm sure they may do some balancing around it because if people complain enough about it. Personally, I want to stay indifferent about it and I don't want to ruin anybody's fun because everyone has a right to choose how they want to play Warframe. So while this thing loads into a relay, let me switch back to the workshop. So yeah, the thing is, I don't know how this combo points are gonna decay over time because they have given the way how it's gonna stack up, but is it gonna be staying permanently, or is it gonna decay right after 5 seconds because that's what they have told us to get the stacking time? You guys tell me this is something unless it drops, I can't say anything. So yeah, that's all about it. And yeah, coming back to normal exalted weapons, I'm going back to my favorite simulacrum room of the Grenier tile set. This is just the most pleasing one for me. So the next big change is exalted weapons are gonna be getting a massive buff with the frames like Warframe. Warframe. This game is Warframe. What am I speaking? Oh my god. So the thing which is gonna be changing a lot will be frames like Excalibur and Baruch, because let me get back to the game. So let me switch to Excal, or I think the Excal will be a much better because he is his projectile travels farther. So Excalibur, come here. I run Excalibur with Norman, surprisingly. I'll say that for a very good reason. Because of the gladiator mods I have somewhere, I don't remember where. Yeah, I have a gladiator mod, as you can see. I just wanted to min-max Excalibur to his full potential, man. And that was over 5 years back when I used to play Excalibur as the Excalibur main. Jizo will not be proud of me. I'm really sorry, Jizo, but I know you hated Excal players back then, but yeah, I was one among them before I changed, and I became a Necros main overnight. So yeah, let's just put down the side. I really don't like the look of it. So let's spawn in the enemies. I'll see why I run this specific setup of Excal. Usually when I go to mission like this, do that. And as you can see, the Excalibur's this thing is a projectile. The damage is not that best. And oh, I almost killed that guy. How? That's a level 225 enemy. Anyway, coming back to this. As you can see, if I hit the enemy with this, I can stack up the combos and the damage does ramp up. And this is the gas build Excalibur I'm running. It's a gas, viral and electricity. So once the new update of Exalted Weapons is going through, I'll be putting in something like Melee Influence. I know it's very overrated and overused, but as you can see, the combo is decaying now. And this is entirely a range attack of Excalibur. As soon as this is gonna hit the enemies, I'm sure they will start stacking up. Instead of me going face to face and hitting them like this. I wonder, will they give the Tenokai's heavy attack like this, like a projectile? Because as of right now, I don't see a moving projectile from Excalibur's heavy attack, and it does look like it has a projectile if you look careful enough, but I don't see it hitting an enemy. So once the new update drops, I think so we'll have an option to hit the enemy with heavy attacks with Excalibur's and Baruch's Serene Storm. Because see, my build of Baruch, if I don't mistake, is a, what do they say, heavy attack build specifically for his ult. It's been a while I've played Baruch, so I don't remember what's on him. I'll just look at him and tell you what. Yes, it's a sacrificial steel and pressure with condition overload. You can see by the look of the build, it's pretty dated. I haven't put in this. I haven't touched Baruch in a while as well. This is what I was rocking back then. That's a reactive storm. If you know what it does, it is basically adaptation but for enemies, and you deal a lot of damage. So once you run this build, that is, let's get the daggers up and kill enemy, respawn all of them, and go to nourish, put everyone to sleep. That should raise the restraint and get into the ult. So kill one enemy. That is definitely a red crit. Boom. Bada bing. How? And that's how I used to play Baruch, by the way. So yeah, that's definitely a red crit Baruch, alright. 6.8k crit, but see, the thing is, it goes in such a big range that it almost one-shots once you're in the mission. So I used to run this with something like Tenet Exec back in the day. Not Exec, Tenet Livia was my choice of, what do they say, the stat stick weapon, because it could store the melee combo counter even if you are switching away from it. So what I used to do is, back in the day, build up the combos like this, switch to something like a primary, secondary, ultimate the reactive storm, and spam the heavy attacks. And since back then you could reach of 100% heavy attack efficiency, I remember doing it with Zendrick. Good sir, what are you doing here? Anyway, let's get back to this. So that's how I used to play Baruch back in the day. And going forward, now if the new meta of Baruch is gonna be, go here, put everyone to sleep, build the restraints, go to the ult, and just spam. This is gonna build up your combo counter much faster than before. So let's get this going. 1 kill in, 2 kill in, and this will be really affected much better with the. And somebody just messaged me. If you heard the Hota Kuru Kuru, that's my phone's notification. So if I don't, this is going to be a bit of a theory crafting and me throwing a long jab at Warframe for a while. But hear me out. So this is my reactive storm build, alright? Okay, so not sorry, I need to go to disadvantage. So there is this Tenokai which gives you, where's that one? Discipline's merit. That is enables Tenokai and occur at every 7 chances. Let me upgrade this to see. So at every 4 hit, you're gonna get a Tenokai attack. So what you can do is, this is gonna be sounding very nasty. That is, go into his reactive storm by doing this. Go into alt. Given if all the 4 enemies align, you do one attack, followed with a heavy attack. One attack, heavy attack. And that's gonna build up your combo much faster. This is still in the theory crafting. I'm gonna be playing Baruch a bit once the update drops. And that's gonna be a promise when I update this build. Because Baruch is pretty dated in today's term of Warframe in my opinion, given how the melee upgrades are gonna work going forward. Because I'm not gonna put him on, what is the thing, melee influence. I'll be playing around with something like, what was the thing on my creeper? Don't mind me calling this weapon a creeper, it's just that I played a bit of too much Minecraft back then. So melee exposure, I'm gonna be putting it on it because I'll be casting constantly in Nourish and Desolate Hands. If I'm getting the ability names right, let me just double confirm it. Desolate Hands. I still remember my Warframe. I used to play Baruch quite a bit, and I don't remember how much I used him, but yeah, just spam between Desolate Hands and Nourish, and maybe even from here, instead of Molt Augmented, I can go with something like, what is the other thing which gives me strength? Power RAM, 49 the 36, that would work. Importers can be a good one because given, what do they say? Given reactive storm has something like a crossfire enemy, so 2 factions maybe you can stack it up to like 7 or 8 times, which will come on par with Molt Augmented. Molt Augmented is the safest choice. Just do 250 kills, get one status off, switch to your ult. You will be able to maintain your ult a lot unless you get silenced by violence. That's the only one time where you'll be not safe playing Baruch. And yeah, this was my build from while. Like it's been 3 or 4 years I haven't touched this. Maybe the only thing which I changed was Arcane Reaper instead of Arcane Guardian because it allowed me to passively heal. So that I didn't need to switch to my operator to heal. So I have Magus repair I think in my operator, which allows me to go into operator. Just spam my control and in 4 seconds I'm in full HP if I in a very bad pinch. So that's how my usual like build is, and oh my god, it's already been 36 minutes since I was recording. Damn, I didn't even realize, and I'm sure the video will be much shorter than what I'm expecting it to be. But I wanted this to be a bit of an open-ended conversation with everyone who is playing Warframe actively as of late. And I want to know what's your opinion about how this Exalted thing is gonna be affecting you. Especially you Khora mains who play a lot of Khora. I have went into several streamers chat to just to see how they react with the Khora's indirect nerf. But they did buff everyone else to be a bit closer on par with her. Especially frames like Gara. Gara is absolutely broken as she's already. I'm sure she will become even stronger depending on how she plays out. Though I don't play much of Gara, I have much more to decide on that part. Khora is gonna be. I'm sorry, the nail is already in the coffin. Maybe they will buff it in future. Who knows? But yeah, Khora has been absolutely the strongest one. I don't want to be just saying that Khora is getting enough, Khora is getting enough, but I sound like that at this point. What do I even say, man? That's the Warframe we are gonna be playing going forward, I guess. So yeah, Hash is the last one. I wanted to save him for the last because I have been playing a bit too much of Ash as of late. So let's do this. You know what? I play a bit of Ash, but his playstyle is not the usual self. So let's go to this. I'll make just a clean build in case. You know what? I'll just clean up this build because I'm using the critical and the head and one build. This no critical was specifically made for later. This does play into it. So let's do this. I'll just test it out. You know what? Uh, I need to change the enemy level just so that I can test it out if it works. So level 22 of Steel Path. Go in Viz. Okay. Does it trigger Arcane Trickery? What if I do this? And yeah, this is one thing if you played the olden day Ash, you will know. That is how his ult used to be. You will get animation locked for a while, and that does take a while. So this is gonna get changed in the future of Ash. I guess the build didn't work out, and previously if you played Ash, you know what the thing you could do? You could go to something like Venka Prime. Though this is not his signature melee, I used to use him a bit. You can build it specifically for finishes. So what I'll do is I'll build a finisher build now. I have 10 space, so what I can do is I'll bring this here, pressure point there. And this is your finisher Ash build. So if I go here, bring back the levels up again, kill enemies, spawn them all. So coin this, switch to your melee please. And that's how you mark your targets as Ash. Teleport in. As you can see, per head the combo is going up for Ash in the finisher mode. And will anyone die from this? I don't think so, but the bleed is quite a bit stronger. Like it's doing 5k damage per slash tech. And this is level 225 corrupted bird. So yeah, this is at 4 times combo. So what I'll do is I'll do this. Keep the combo going because the more higher combo I have, the more damage I'll do. Like you just saw a 19k crit combo. Like as I was saying. And maybe somebody is dying, I think. Yeah, they are dying. Oh my god. The bleed is a bit slow, but yeah, as of right now, this is on the lower side, definitely, yeah. I think that this will get definitely buffed because that's what they're saying with how the damage is going from 500 to 750. Oh, that's a shuriken. Never mind, my bad. Bladestorm is gonna get some more pre buff damage. So yeah, this is how the Bladestorm is. I know that I'm going on a bit of a very big tangent as of I'm making the video. I've been holding on to make this video because I wanted to see what the community sentiment was towards the update. While I'll say I am being a bit cautiously optimistic because D do screw up some stuff over time. I want to wait it out and see how it plays out. But yeah, Ash's Shuriken buff is definitely not gonna be there for me. I'm gonna be still rocking Gloom in my normal Ash builds while I can just, you know, I am yet to share my proper Ash build. So what I run is, this is my usual Ash build, that is with Shock and Shock Trooper. I'm running a bit of a very weird combination of Gladiator mod because I needed to increase my glaive. I'm running him with glaive by the way. This is my usual Ash setup of how I'm playing him. Popcorn, please go back to your 45 build. So this is how I play him. Like, first things first, spread the status, get the glaive going. Once you get the kill, you know that like you get the knockdown. So initially, if I'm not able to find any Eximus, I'm still safe from the Eximuses. I mean the knockdown of glaive from the Cardinal set because of the immunity of 2 seconds. I think I have it at 4 seconds in this specific build. Let me just double confirm it by putting in. No, I still have only 2. So yeah, 2 seconds is still lot of time for me, like to spam the glaive and be immune to any sort of status. Yeah, enemy actions grants immune to status effect for 2 seconds. So unless I get hit by something and that kills me, I'm safe. And the thing is, the only reason I'm running Shock Trooper is because I'm running an Elementalist build on my glaive, which gives me melee influence. So you can say I modded it for Toxic. So it allows me to double dip into Elementalist doing this, you know, go in Viz. Okay, I'm on Narman, never mind. So I get the ability strength out of this, spawn them, and just, you know, once the influence kicks in, only if it can, you see this? This is a 2 times combo multiplier level 225. So once it builds up, this thing deals almost like 1 million, 2 million per hit, and the bleed goes over like 5 or 6 million for the same build. So that's how I'm playing Ash as of late. Like, go invest, increase your crit damage, Shrink, 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 shrink. I didn't want to say that, but yeah. That's how I am playing Ash as of late. Like 6 times combo multiplayer. Let me just kill them and bring them back. So I'm sure my shopkeeper is still active. And that's the orange crit. And almost everyone is dead except the guy who didn't get hit. So let's finish him off. So you saw that guy got affected by both toxic and electric, and that's how he ended up. The double dips of damage happens. That is, once with toxic, one with electricity. Because electricity damage happens at the first of deck, and the toxic happens at the last, just like heat. So that's how the bounce back happens. Like they do not survive. I will share the full build and how it survives once I'm done with this video, because I'm editing the other one, that is the level cap build guide, which I'm enjoying a bit too much as of late. So yeah, the 6 times combo is still more than enough to finish the rooms of my glaive. I did enjoy playing glaives a lot. So yeah, guys, I wanna be leaving this video in a very open and collaborative discussion with everyone in this community, because I feel let's not be a doom poster for once and be a bit more collaborative, you know. I know I'm gonna be getting singled out if anyone of noteworthy catches this video's attention. I'm well aware of it because I may receive a lot of criticism, and I have been known for making very bad takes, especially with Revenant back in 2022, where I said Revenant belongs in fucking D tier as a Warframe tier list guy. I know it doesn't make sense now because they literally reworked Revenant the very next month, and I was like, oh my god, D, you just did not do that. Making Revenant from one of the worst streams to being the most cheesiest stream you can ever get. So yeah guys, that's all for now, and yeah, hope you learned something, and I wanna hear what you think about this video, especially with the melee changes. So yeah, in case it does get enough traction, I may do a follow-up of this exalted changes with every frame in specific videos. So yeah, till then guys, take care and hope you learned something from this video today, and hope you have a nice time. Peace the hell out. Lazy is out of here.